Hello students, today I Sudeep Yadav is here with second chapter of class 7th. The chapter name is Nutrition in Animals, subject Science, part 4, and the topic is activities. So in this video we will discuss all the activities which are the part of the Nutrition in Animals chapter. So let's start from one activity, that is activity number first. Here we have mentioned food and modes of feeding in animals. So here you can see there are three different categories. Number one, name of animal, second, kind of food, and third one is the mode of feeding. So in the first, the name of animal is snail and the kind of food is grass. Mode of feeding is chewing. Now second one is the ant. Kind of food is insects. Mode of feeding is scraping. Now third animal, that is eagle, and kind of food is flesh, and mode of feeding is swallowing. Now next, that is hummingbird. Kind of food is nectar. Mode of feeding is sucking. Now next one, that is lice. Kind of food is blood and mode of feeding is sucking. Now next one, that is mosquito. Kind of food is blood. Mode of feeding is sucking. Now next one, that is butterfly. Kind of food is nectar. Mode of feeding is sucking. And last one is a housefly. Kind of food is decaying matter and mode of feeding is brewing. So here we have completed the first activity of class 7th chapter 2. Now second activity. So let's start the activity number 2.2, that is teeth. Teeth, there are four types of the teeth. They are incisors, second canines, third premolars, and last one is the molars. So let's see what are the functions of these different kinds of the teeth. Number first, that is incisors. Incisors help in biting and cutting the food. Now second one, that is canines. Canines help in piercing and tearing the tearing the food. Now last one, that is the premolars and the molars. Premolars and molars help in chewing and grinding the food. You can see in this slide I have provided a pic. Here you can see there are the different kinds of the teeth and what is the position of these teeth inside our mouth. And in the table I have mentioned what is the number of the different kinds of the teeth inside our mouth and what is the position of there. Okay, so let's start. That is number first, incisor, and lower jaw having 4 teeth and upper jaw having 4, means total that is the 8. Canines, lower jaw having 2 teeth, upper jaw 2, and total number is 4. Premolars and molars, lower jaw having 10 teeth and upper jaw 10, and total number of teeth is 20. So students, we have completed here second activity. Now come to the third activity. So in this activity we have to be discuss about the what will be the effect of saliva on the starch. So let's start. Take 2 test tubes. In one test tube, put some boiled rice. In the other test tube, but some boiled rice after chewing for 3 to 5 minutes. Add some water to both the test tubes. Then pour 2 to 3 drops of iodine solution. In each test tube, the boiled rice turns blue-black due to presence of starch. The chewed rice does not. turn blue-black because the saliva converted the starch into sugar. So in this picture you can observe this activity. Now come to on fourth activity. To determine the different taste regions of the tongue. So let's see. We have to prepare solutions, and solution will be the sugar, common salt, lemon juice and juice of crushed neem leaves or bitter gourd. Use a clean toothpick and put each solution one by one on different areas of the tongue. Mark the areas of the tongue which could detect the sweet, salty, bitter and sour substances. So let's see here in this picture we can understand that which part of the tongue we can identify the bitter taste, by which part of the tongue we can identify the sour taste, and by which part of the tongue we can identify the salty taste, and then at the last from which part of the tongue we can identify the sweet taste. So here we have completed all these activities which are given in the second chapter of class 7th subject science. So students, I hope you must have enjoyed this video. Thank you students.